Chattisfying.
All right, lovely. So section 2, we have a topic that we talk about that's regarding streaming that we may have differing opinions on, and we'll discuss it, debate it, and we'll see if we can provide any useful advice, interesting takes, that kind of thing. Today's topic is the importance of viewer perks. So viewer perks are things that you add to the stream to sort of add more sort of value to the stream for the viewer. So channel points, redemptions, little stream avatars at the bottom of the screen. You've got more examples, haven't you, Hippo?
Yeah, so there's a variety of things. So even though Twitch has its own channel point system, Stream Elements has a channel point system as well, but they also have a store, so they can sell like digital items using your channel points that they've accumulated on their own system that calculates everything with your view time and all that kind of stuff. It's a variety of things. I have a subby sound effect, so that if you sub to my channel, you are welcome to give me a 5 to 8 second clip in an MP3 format of something that best reflects you. Could be you saying something, could be like a quote from a game or a quote from a film, or some weird sound, or somebody gave me the Windows 95 load up sound once.
That's amazing.
I've got so many different things that happen on my stream. Like I have my newest subscriber has got Casper whispering, "Can I keep you?" And I'm like, yes, you can. A, you're a woman, and B, I like you. So there's a variety of things you can add on there, and I see that the people vary with it a lot. Like I personally feel that Twitch doesn't give enough to a viewer, in my opinion.
Okay.
I know we give everything to the viewers as best we can in terms of entertainment and content and all that kind of stuff, which are completely fine. But I feel like, for example, if you were to sub to a channel, I feel that potentially between 1 and 5 emotes, if you're tier 1, isn't really that much value for money unless you're on the platform all the time and you really want that awesome emote that person has. For the most part, people subscribe to support the streamer, and so the emotes become a perk. So other than that and no adverts, Twitch doesn't really give anything else.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's, in my opinion, that it's down to the streamer to give as much as they can. My emotes are not going to have people coming back. Me and what I offer is what keeps coming back, which is why there are people who have, for example, there's this new browser game that is linked to Twitch called Stream Raiders, I think it is. And, within you set up a battleground and you place a unit, and then the viewers can sign up to the game as well, and it's completely free. And then every 5 minutes they get to put a new unit down, and then after 30 minutes the game begins on the stream and you all fight and all this kind of stuff. You watch these things animate and attack each other.
That's amazing.
So it's really cool. Bobby Kanigan asked me last night actually to test it out with him, because he just got into it and stuff like that, and it's kind of cool. So then once that battle's done, you select a new map, and then while the 30 minutes for the next game is happening, the viewers put bits onto their little units like archers and warriors and tanks and stuff like that, and you as a streamer carry on doing what you were doing, playing a game like Overwatch, which may last 20 minutes, which is about an ideal opportune time to fill the gap between the next stream raid. But it's a perk that you're basically able to play with the streamer and build a little game thing scenario together and watch what happens with it. But there's a lot of different things that you can do, and I don't know when too much is too much and when it's not enough is not enough. I do believe that you should give stuff to, like channel points are very bizarre. Like the Twitch has basically stolen that from Streamlabs and Stream Elements, because they had that donkeys ago, and now Twitch has it. And what can you do? Posture and check water, and then add your own custom ones. That's someone can redeem that, and I have to sit upright in my chair or something like that. It's very limiting. I think like as big as Twitch is, considering it's owned by Amazon, you think they'd have bigger brains out there that can think of more things to give people to stay on the channels, and to help. But there isn't that much there. But there's a lot of options out there, but I don't use them all. Although I have used most of them. I dabble in most things. Yeah. So, for example, for me, channel points, what I use it for, I have the posture thing, and I have the drink water thing and all that kind of stuff. But I've also added, for a big, mega amount of channel points, there's a game key on there. And it's a Steam game key for like, I think I've got Formula 1 2019, and I think I've got another AAA game, essentially. That if you save up enough points for being here, the perk is when you redeem your points, you could have this game for free for just hanging around and watching, which is what you're predominantly doing anyway. So it's a little bonus perk, right? You know, you have a subby sound effect. You come in and you can make your name. You say your name. It makes this weird noise. I get freaked out because I forgot you have that noise. You know, I have someone who has a bleating goat as a sound effect. So he gets in going, bah, bah, bah.
Someone has the screaming goats.
Yeah, I have a screaming goat one as well. There's a bleating goat and a screaming goat, and they tend to do things in unison when they're together on stream. So I have a bah going on. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? I'm playing this proper chill game, relaxing. It's all nice vibes, and I've got like scary things happening in their front end. Which then it's that whole interaction between viewer and streamer that is a perk that they didn't have on someone else's stream. Now, don't steal my ideas, all right, people? Just saying. But you've had stuff on your stream.
Yeah, absolutely. I have done the stream avatars before. I mean, my sort of thought on it is because part of me is like, it'd be nice if people just watched you. Do you know what I mean? And didn't need the extra stuff to stay. But I think adding the extra stuff for them is kind of nice. I think adding it in order to keep them there might not necessarily be the best sort of way to frame it. Sort of the way that you sort of mentioned it, it's a little extra thing for your friends basically to mess around with. I think that's definitely a better way of framing it, just a sort of a way of thinking about it. For example, there definitely can be too much of it.
Yes.
I've sort of come a little bit more to the thought, sort of in the last sort of year, of a sort of more cleaner, sort of less busy stream.
So more minimalist.
More minimalist, yeah, sort of less overlay, less sort of crap, basically. But with some things, you don't want to have nothing. You don't want to have nothing. I do disagree with you on one thing, that the channel points being limiting. There's actually a lot of things that you can do with the channel points. You may just not necessarily realize, because some of them are a little bit like you have to sort of faff in order to get them to work. For example, there's someone that I watch quite regularly, an Aussie, who's got channel points that make, like, I guess they're probably Snapchat filters or similar, activate on his screen, on his stream. So one's like a Super Saiyan, and he'll get like the Super Saiyan hair, and it will be like, what, you know, all that kind of thing. And one's a ninja smoke, so it will just go poof, and it will disappear from the screen for a few seconds, and poof, again, and it'll come back. And he's also got one when he's on just chatting. He's got like a little plate of cookie, and you can redeem. It's only like 5 channel points. You can make the cookie move.
Okay, cool. I like that.
There's little things that you can do.
Ways of doing it, then.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that you can also you can set certain sounds to play as well when they're redeemed, which definitely adds functionality to them. I think if you know what you're doing, you could probably get roughly the similar functionality than you can get out of Stream Elements. Probably. I haven't looked massively into it, and I do think that the Twitch, the way that the Twitch handles it is better than the way that Stream Elements and stuff handles it. Except for the fact that you can't change the amount of channel points someone's got. I think that's a massive oversight.
Yeah, see, I liked back in the old days before Twitch had it. You'd have like the roulette wheels and stuff like that in people's chats, and all those kind of things, and doing heists and all that, being able to get your points and stuff like that. And not being able to gift that to someone as like an incentive to do like some kind of competition in stream or something is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, I feel like they've also like cornered the market with it. Twitch has now that they have it. It's like World of Warcraft. Between me and you, World of Warcraft, right? There was gold selling issues. So what did WoW do? They brought in their own gold currency. Yeah, buy a WoW token, and then no one else really uses it out other stuff, which is fine. But I feel that's how Twitch has basically approached it. Same with like the music situation, all that kind of stuff at the moment. They're bouncing on it now and making it feel like that you have to funnel into it. You're looking at other people's ideas and going, "I'll take that." And if they're doing all this Super Saiyan things and stuff like that, it sounds really cool. I like the idea of that. Yeah, it's definitely very situational depending on the streamer.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't look good blonde.
Or even for 6 seconds.
I don't know. I think I would look like Doc Brown or something like that from like bloody Back to the Future with like crazy hair going on. It just wouldn't be good, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, so I think sort of in conclusion, sort of the importance of viewer perks. I think overall, really, they're incredibly important. I don't think I've seen any streamer that has a 0.
No.
You definitely need to have some. I think quite a lot of sort of the hook with sort of growing a community and sort of encouraging people to stay is in like how clever you are with it. I think,
yeah,
to a certain degree, like how unique your idea is with it. Just for the record, I'm not saying I am. I'm not. My channel point redemptions are crap, right? But you know, I think that is definitely a way that you can sort of put yourself poke yourself out the crowd. So yeah, it's absolutely, it's very important. Like I have streamed. Sorry, I have subbed to people because of their remotes before, sort of. I mean, I've never subbed to someone just because of their emotes, but I have extended a sub because I like their emotes and I was using them a lot. Whereas otherwise, I think I probably wouldn't have done. I think emotes are incredibly important. Channel points are, they can add so much to a stream, even if it's really not much. Like they got another Australian guy that I watch. He has he's a absolutely massive fan of Pez. Right.
Oh, right.
He's got the sweets. He's got packets and packets of them in his room, and he's got a redemption, eat a Pez.
Huh.
And it's only a few hundred, so people will spam it, and it will literally be like 1, 2, 3, 4. But it adds value to the stream. It's only a tiny little thing, but it adds value to the stream, and people love it.
And the interactivity is a great thing.
Exactly.
As well.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
so
I like that.
It doesn't need to be much to be something that separates you from the crowd.
I think the take home from all this, whether if you're starting streaming or you're still streaming, you're not sure what to do with these things, is that there are so many different options out there. You just need to find one that best fits you and your personality and what you offer as a brand is the key thing. Because each of us is a brand of our own identity. I am the Hairy Hippo and you're Mellar21.
Yeah.
Or Mellarlicious. I mean, whichever works for you.
I don't think I've ever been called that.
But like, I wouldn't have used like the little character things that you had, because that's not my kind of thing.
Yeah,
my kind of thing is outlandish noises that are going on in my head every so often.
Totally.
You know, and that's what. And I think having, instead of just following everyone, like everyone at the moment, it seems to be going for this stream raiders thing at the moment. It seems to be the thing to do as a streamer.
Yeah.
And I'm not really comfortable doing that because A, I don't spend enough time in a game anyway. Yeah. And B, why would I want to flip between two games? It's not my thing. And I think that's going to what set me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what will set me out from other people as well. Like, if you like that stuff, but you want to break from it, I'm here. I have other things that I offer, and variety is the spice of life, after all.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Twitch is a buffet of content, you know. Not everyone has to be the same. Not everyone has to have the same, you know.
In fact, it's better if you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what I would say is, like, by all means, try different things. Like, for example, I tried to stream avatars. I think I used it probably for about a year. I did enjoy it, but then I kind of went off it. Don't worry about, because one of the things that was talked about before, I remember speaking to a few streamers. They were like, "Oh, what if I take it away and people are annoyed that I've taken it away?" So what? It's tough. You know what I mean? You've got to do what you're comfortable with at the end of the day. I mean, if it's like a massive outcry of like pretty much everyone, then maybe rethink it. But at the end of the day, if it's just a few people, oh, why did you get rid of this? Sorry, it's gone now. I didn't like it. You know, just try different things. But yeah, definitely don't put too much in, because too much just overwhelms people and they'll just go somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah. When you've got your chat room just filling up with random things that your bot can do, and then you've got your screen that's 2/3 filled with random animated characters and things going bloop, 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 and all that kind of stuff, and then you have you going Super Saiyan at the same time, there's very little of actually you left in amongst everything.
Exactly. Chattisfying.